Wait for the tea to steep. Hello everyone, my name is May, and oh my goodness, it's already halfway through the year, please kill me now. I know this is a little bit late, but it's kind of like June, July, and I always consider them the middle of the year, so I didn't really start this channel until February anyway, so this is now like halfway through the year. Reading season has not gone as well as I would have planned, and that really frustrates me a little bit, but whatever. Today I'm going to be doing the mid-year book freakout tag, 2016 edition. Or whatever. There are several questions, so I'm just going to get onto it because there's quite a few of them. I have some of the books with me and some maybe I can put up on the screen, or you can just imagine them, because you're very smart people. Question number 1, the best book you have read so far this year. I have read so many great books this year, which I'm really happy about, but for me that would have to either be A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab, oh my gosh, or Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, because these two books, oh my gosh, like, enough said. This book, amazeballs, just, I'll get onto that, hopefully I'll have a review for this one. And Pride and Prejudice, like, need I say more? It's Pride and Prejudice. My family owns a really nice edition, and it's pretty, and just look at it. Question 2, best sequel you've read so far? Either that or A Gathering of Shadows, like, they both just... I love this series so much, and I honestly, like, Next question. Question 3, new release you haven't read yet, but want to. For me, this would have to be Strange the Dream by Laini Taylor. I have this book in Brisbane, but I don't have it with me on hand. I actually cannot wait to read this book. I picked up from the library Daughter of Smoke and Bone, also by Laini Taylor, and I really, really want to read that. I had a review from Patrick Rothfuss on it, which is kind of all you need from me, because I'm a huge Patrick Rothfuss fan. So, yeah, I honestly cannot wait to read Strange the Dreamer. Also, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, but, you know, as authors get better, generally their stuff is better, and everybody has been raving to Dreamer, so I think it's probably just gonna shoot my socks off or something like that. Question 4, most anticipated new release for the second half of the year. For me, this is definitely The Empty Grave by Jonathan Stroud. This is the final book in the Lockwood & Co. series, which is one of my favourite series of all time, and so I'm definitely so pumped for that book. Like, you can't even imagine. I am so pumped for that. Question 5, biggest disappointment so far in 2017. I'm actually happy to say I've actually been quite happy with most of the books that I've read. I would say if I kind of had a small disappointment, probably my biggest one would be Jam by Yahtzee Croshaw. I loved the start of this book, but the way it finished didn't totally gel with me, and I was like, but it was still a great book, but all in all, like, if I had any disappointment, it possibly was just in the way that book ended. But apart from that, I have no disappointments, which I'm super happy about, because I only want to read the good stuff. You can only live so long, guys. You only have time for the good stuff. Question 6, biggest surprise. I actually have 2 answers for this. The Shades of Magic trilogy, oh my gosh, like, whoa, I love this trilogy so much. Or The Air Affair by Jasper Fforde, because that just surprised me totally. Like, that was just, I did not expect to like that as much as I did, and that was really cool. I really liked that, so. My love of A Darker Shade of Magic continues on to the next question. Question 7, newest favourite author. V.E. Schwab, oh my gosh, you're a flaming wizard and I love you. Okay. I'll go now. Honestly cannot wait to get my hands on Vicious and Our Dark Duet and / This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. I just want to read everything by V.E. Schwab. I just love her. She's like my new bae. Yeah. Question 8, newest fictional crush. Kel. I'm gonna marry him. That card's pretty cool too, but I'm sorry, Kel. Kel all the way. Question 9, newest favourite character. Sazed from Mistborn, or possibly Carrot from Men at Arms by Terry Pratchett, because I just love Carrot so much, but I also love Kel so much, and I also love Sazed so much. You can't ask a person to pick one favourite character, it just doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Question 10, a book that made you cry. Nothing. Books don't make me cry. I'm an emotionless tea bag. Talking of tea, my tea. I didn't just break Mom's teapot. Actually, I didn't. It's fine, but that was a close one. Question 11, a book that made you happy. We again have 2 answers for this. I know, I'm really bad at this. I'm bad at this, okay? I'm sorry. You can't ask people to pick favorites. Me, I would have to go with either The Air Affair by Jasper Fforde, because this book was hilarious and so much fun. Either that or Men at Arms by Terry Pratchett, which was a reread, but I haven't read it in many, many years, since I was like 13 or something, and I just loved it. It made me laugh so much, and a little cry. Well, actually I didn't cry, but cry on the inside a little bit, and I just loved it. I just love both it and The Air Affair. They just made me so happy. Question 12. Most beautiful book you have bought or received this year? This is actually a new one which I bought from the op shop in incredibly good condition. Look, like it's perfect. It is, of course, Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and this book, as many people know, is told in like a different format. It's like told in files and interviews. It manipulates all of the way the words are written on the page to make you perceive it and read it in a different way, I think. I vaguely started it when your camera cuts out because it hates you. Question 13. What book do you need to read by the end of the year? My TBR kind of goes on and on and on and on. Probably the ones that I should really, really want and need to read are the ones that are on my shelf. So ones like Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, Illuminae by Amy Kristoff, keep saying that, Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, because my brother has been telling me to read it for ages, and I kind of started it, and I do quite like it, but it is really huge. Oh my gosh, it's really huge. So if possible, I would love to finish the Mortal Instruments series, because I want to then finish Clockwork Princess and start Lady Midnight, so that I need to finish the Mortal Instruments series first. So I would love to be able to finish that by the end of the year. That would be awesome, and I would like do a happy little dance. Like, May, you're the best. No, I'm the best. No, you, darling. Happy day. No, you. Well, no, you're right. It is me. I am pretty awesome, right? You go, girl. That weird little conversation with myself aside, lots of the books that I would want to read are like the ones that are on my shelf that have been sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna read you. I swear. Oh, shiny. Question 14. Your favourite member of the BookTube community at the moment? I've loved watching so many people's BookTube videos, and I've loved looking at lots of Bookstagram photos and all of that. I've actually been probably procrastinating way too much watching those and looking at those, but some of my favourites this year have been G from Book Roast, Kate from Kate's Book Dates, some Australians like Katrina from Little Book Owl, Sophie from Sophie Carlon, and Perifor from her channel. I will leave links to those guys in the description box below because I have loved watching their channels and they are so funny and so cool, and I have great book recommendations. For Bookstagram stuff, especially Book Roast has an amazing Bookstagram account if you're interested in looking at beautiful pictures of books all arty and you're like, oh yeah, I totally feel like reading. Book slump can go away. Those are all of the questions. Thank you so much for watching. I will read lots of these books that I want to read this year and not slack off. You can subscribe if you're interested in looking at me actually possibly finishing some of these or doing some of these things. I will see you next time. It's really cold. Let's find my jumper again. I took off my jumper for this video, but I feel like I want it back again.